What is going on, dudes? How you guys doing? I am TheeRealDuke. Welcome to my Banished Let's Play series, episode 22. How you guys doing? You guys doing alright? How's your week? Getting off to a good start? I hope that it is. So, last episode, we had this number up here, amount of food, slowly growing. This number up here was going insane, and it continues to do so. My math isn't great. I'm pretty sure that's close to 1,000 people, which is a lot of people. So that's good. Unfortunately, our amount of stored food and our progression with food, our ability to keep up with production is lagging behind. Now, deficit's about 7,000 food, right? So we use about 96,000. Well, this year might be a little different. We're at the end of the year, so. But last year, you can see what it was. It was 105, let's say, and it needed to be 112. So that's 12. 5 from 12 is about 7, if memory serves. If it doesn't, too bad. No, it's about 7,000 food that we were short, which is problematic. People will start to go hungry after this number drops too low. So obviously they're gonna starve because there's not enough food. So a couple of problems. Number one, I had to build more houses because the efficiency of these things was too low because people had to travel from too far away to get there. So this, for example, it's at 800, which is nice. It was at like 460 or something a year prior, so that's bad. So we got a bunch of houses coming in here, but then we also have some new stuff here. So these 4 fields are brand spanking. I think maybe I got 2 harvests before winter hit, like 1 harvest from here and 1 from here. These have not been touched yet, so we're expecting those next year. Those will count. And we have the chickens. The chickens just finished coming in, so that's good. By coming in, I mean there was like 20 chickens in there. Now there's 32 because one was just slaughtered. So we're gonna be getting some good food from there. We only got 90 chickens, you can see, last season because they didn't all come in. So that is on the up and up. We also got these dudes in here. I'm going to continue on my food production kick. We're going to get these numbers up. And let's see, I'm going to add another row of fields here. Right, so the general shape of these fields is this kind of rounded kind of thing here. And so I'm going to add another row here. That'll give us another spot for just a couple more houses and maybe a marketplace so that these dudes don't have too far to travel for food. So I'm going to get working on that, and then I'll check back in with you guys. Let's crack this up to 5 and get after it. I'll be right back. So we got nailed with an early frost this autumn, and that is just killing all the stuff off. So we are going to be in a fairly substantial pile of crap. Let's get some more coal here. Come next year. That is going to be a problem. Grab some stone here too. I can do, let's see, 1,500. Let's do 1,000. Let's do 125. Ooh, 1,000. I can do 997 here. Anyway, sorry. So that is a pain in the butt. But let's check the progress we were making up here. So we got 2 more fields that are going to be open for next year. I'm going to make them beans so we get them sooner. I'm going to turn this up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one as well. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Yes. Oops. Down to, there we go. Okay. So, you know, Whatever. Let's check on the cattle up here. 12 out of 20 and 13 out of 20. So we gained 5 sheep over that. 5 cattle over that year, which, you know, is better than not gaining that, I guess, but that was also slower than I was hoping it would be. I'm also getting a bunch of useless merchants coming through that, for example, only have, I don't know, seeds. I don't need seeds anymore. So, you know, they're useless. I added 2 fishing huts. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, they're up here. Way up here. So these are going to be coming in. I have no idea how long it's going to take to get these done because they are so far away. Ooh, there's some cattle. And this guy's depleted from with his firewood, so that's alright. Just gonna have to wait it out. So yeah. I don't know. I don't know how things are looking here. I'm feeling pretty grim. Feeling pretty grim about it. This just keeps going up. I mean, that's well over 1,000 now. So I'm gonna develop these little dudes out here, get some roads going, change these over to stone so we can get some faster traffic out here. I'm gonna put, you know, two houses, storage barn. That way they, you know, I get maximum efficiency out of these. So that's where I'm at right now. Let's hope next year doesn't have such a crappy fall, huh? Crappy autumn. Anyway, I'm back on it. I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Okay. We not 100% out of the woods yet. If you're seeing that firewood slowly trickling down there. However, we did okay with the food. 123,000 is what we produced, and we only used 115,000. So we're $6,000 up. Before I add more houses, we're gonna need to take care of food. I'm actually gonna dump some of the thousands and thousands and thousands of logs of firewood that I have in here. I'm just gonna switch this to 0. And let's see, let's also get this one to 0. Okay, that'll put $2,000 in. It's kind of keeping up now. People are using less firewood because the temperature's warming up because it is now early spring. This year, if we have a decent year, and by decent year I mean a year where we don't have a late frost that kills off some of our crops early, or a early frost going into the winter, we'll be good. We'll be good because we had these 2 that were not counted yet last year, and then there's some more in breadbasket area that I was talking about before. All of these, I don't know why. Oh, there's one still. Where are my farmers? Yeah, 222 at 222. Okay, good. These are all set at 4 people. And there was maybe 10% of the crop left at the end of the year. So that's, I mean, if last year they pulled in 1368, that's, let's say, 140. But it's not just 140, it's 140 times 8, right? Which is 1,000. 1,000 food just dying there. I also added 2 woodcutters. So that, yeah, oh, was the firewood low? Thank you. I added 2 woodcutters to keep up with the firewood demand, because I was actually burning through a lot of firewood trying to kind of keep the food afloat. So yeah. Let's see, we got this guy doing okay, pulling in some good fish. Yeah, buddy. What you got? You can do way better than that. That's pathetic. Like, what the frick? That's decent. Alright, so the last thing I want to do today is get more coal. Geez, 300. No, I have nothing to trade for it. Dismiss. We're going to be out of coal, and then we're going to run out of tools, which is going to be a real bummer. Anyway, so we got to get the coal back up. I got to get my resources back up here. We're going to get to a good spot, wait a couple years, make sure our food supply is solid, and then I will bring you guys back in to wrap it on up. Be right back. All right, so, geez, that was, you know, that was a thing. So, all right, here's what we got so far. Actually, let's just slow this down to 1. Keep it moving here. So, check out this food number. I peaked at like 112,000 or something like that. So food is good. This number is slumping again. It ebbs and flows. You know how it goes. It is up while we're building houses and down while we focus back on food. That's how I choose to do it. You could build 2 houses at a time and a field a year if you feel like it. I like developing in clumps because I think it helps me lay out my builds better. But if you guys build differently, let me know. Let me know what your style is. Do you do what I do? Do you plan out city centers or little town centers, kind of like boroughs maybe, or dioceses? I don't know what you guys call them, but it's like a little neighborhood basically. Do you center, a couple houses around a market and then build fields on the outskirts? Do you guys do like a radial design like that? Do you just do a straight grid? Let me know what you guys are working with. Let me know what your building styles are. But I prefer the ebbing and flowing. I don't know. It's fun. I think it keeps the game more exciting for me. But anyway, so to keep this firewood number up, we built another one of these, which gives us the benefit of an additional hunting cabin, a gatherer's hut, and I have an herbalist coming in here because we were getting low on the herbs, and this dropped down here, so we got to keep those herbs up. Obviously, got to keep the peeps happy and healthy. So to give these guys an opportunity to live close to where they work, I threw 6 houses in here, so this will be just a tiny bump up here, but not too much. And I have 2 woodcutters. Hopefully I won't be able to keep any logs in here. That way I know I'll be producing firewood at my maximum capacity. These guys are kind of slugging it out over here, but they weren't in for a full previous season. So there was also and still is quite an amount of debris in the area, debris around, like these types of things, stone, etc. And you can see peeps are clearing it out, which is good. We got little trees coming in, so their productivity is also going to increase. I think we're doing all right. I think we're good. I think the next time we ebb or flow, whichever one you want to call it, up and beyond our current population level here with food and with housing, we're not gonna dip back below 1,000 unless there's some kind of catastrophe. But that never happens. Anyway, that is it for this episode. I hope you dudes enjoyed watching. I hope you found it useful. I hope you had a good time checking it out. I appreciate you guys taking a second to look at my channel and check out some of the vids I got rocking here. If there's some crazy thing, some other crazy stunt you'd like to see me try, I mean, we are doing this without the use of a mine or a quarry. So if there's some other wrench you want to see me throw into this to increase that challenge, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. In the meantime, again, let me know what kind of style you guys have when you guys are setting your towns up. Do you, again, do what I do by throwing up fields for a couple of years to get the food to go up, and then throwing up houses for a couple of years to get the population back up and ebb and flowing like that? Or do you guys build slowly and constantly, maybe just 2 houses every year and 2 fields every year, something like that? Maybe 2 houses, 1 field, 3 houses, 1 field every year. Let me know what you guys are doing, as my firewood is dipping. I know the firewood is low. Anyway, that is it for this episode. I genuinely appreciate every single like, comment, view, and sub. I do genuinely appreciate you taking the time to check this out, as I said before, so thank you. But for this episode, that is it for me. It's TheeRealDuke. I'm going to catch you dudes later. I'm out.